about burgers, everybody's favorite subject when it's warm outside. You have some tips and tricks for making the best burgers. What do you think like the first most important thing is to grilling your burgers properly?
The most important thing when you're grilling burgers is get the grill hot. I mean, and that's important with grilling anything. You don't want to grill on a mediocre warm grill. It's really the biggest principle in grilling is turning the grill on if you have a gas grill, or lighting your fire with enough time, which is about 30 to 45 minutes, to get ready to put food on the grill. That doesn't matter if it's a gas grill or a charcoal grill.
If you're impatient, because 30 to 45 minutes for some people is like too much forward planning, is there anything that you can do to speed that up, or is it really just
yes, you can go to a restaurant and order a burger, and it would be great.
So, I mean,
although America's built on impatience, I understand that. Quite frankly, if you just turn the grill on first, it'll be 30 or 45 minutes before you're ready to put stuff out there. I guarantee it.
And so then when you're making your patties, you know, a lot of people, you know, you can buy sort of specific ground meats, you can buy different cuts of meat, you can add things to them. So what do you think for making your burger patties?
So, you know, there's a lot of chatter out there on which kind of meat to use in the grind and how much fat to meat ratio.
Right.
But really, the idea is you want to get a burger that's going to be juicy by the time you get done cooking it. That's really, like, at the end of the day,
don't want a dry
that's right, you don't want a dry hockey puck. So, you know, recently I've been experimenting, doing some stuff. I started adding mayonnaise to the actual ground meat. I mean, you take just about a tablespoon of mayonnaise per pound of meat, and surprisingly, at the end of the deal, when you're done cooking it, even if you cook it all the way through, it's still juicy, and it's juicy for a little while, especially if you're cooking small burgers. The hardest thing to do is keep a slider juicy.
Sliders,
that's right.
Yeah. And what about adding egg? What about adding spices and obviously seasoning the meat? I mean, everybody sort of has their tricks, but what are the ones that you subscribe to?
So if you're gonna grind your own meat, I highly encourage seasoning into the grind as opposed to on the outside. Red chili powder, some smoked paprika is really good with ground beef, and I always add a little bit of garlic. And then I like to chill the burger after I add the seasoning. So divide it up into your different individual balls, let it chill for about 45 minutes, and then make your patties. It'll keep the burger a lot more firm when you cook.
I mean, I think a lot of people are tempted to, you know, flip it over a lot or move it. They don't know whether to put the lid on or off.
A good principle with any kind of meat that you cook, you should only flip it once. Don't turn it by scooping from the front, always turn it by scooping from the back, because it'll change the angle of the spatula, and it'll make sure that you don't scoop half the burger off and shoot it to the back of the grill. But don't ever flip it until you're ready to flip it once. So, and that means when it's halfway done.
So we get back to patience here.
That's right. And you always cook with the lid down.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise, can you cook with the lid up? Sure, but when you have the lid up, the grill gets colder, and also you lose all that smoke that you're creating, so that's what you want.
Thank you so much, Tim Love, for giving us your burger tips and making our grilling a little bit more efficient.
Just a little bit more fun, just because we can.
And just tasting a little better. I mean, let's be honest. Thank you so much.
Yeah, cheers.